Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map, and certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm, but his striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster. And that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the feet? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken the sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back at UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame, but Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish and actually... Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Chimaev gets the early takedown.
Oh, nice right hand by the chin, yeah.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking...
That's it! That'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev gets the win by TKO.
Oh, my goodness.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're gonna do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are gonna have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And this man just continues to run roughshod through this UFC welterweight division.
Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that really can separate himself from the division. It showed. He had a very tough opponent tonight, but he still dominated. He still showed that there are levels to this game, and Khamzat Chimaev is on a different level.
And while he might not yet be on a Conor McGregor level in terms of his star power, when you get the Chimaev fight, it's one of the biggest fights you can possibly get. And we'll see how many of these guys are going to ask to fight him after that performance tonight.